Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and your GFL TV, the home of football. So if today that the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, let's actually start with today's news. Then I know they say the show they come late now the rain with the fall heavily. I know the rain that affects Starlink, so I was waiting for the rain to stop. Now it don't reduce more, so I said make I run do the show back before the rain will kick start again. So that's why I was starting late. You could not know it. All right, so our first news of the day, and in fact, say Chris Sutton will be one of the football pundits. Come and second, they talk about the match we will play against Bournemouth. So, Baba, they of the opinion say Arsenal will beat this Bournemouth side 3-1. Yes, say yes. Bournemouth under Andola, don't you that their coach Yoraola, say then they do Andoni, say that they do very, very well. You get the collect points for I think Manchester United hand. And remember yesterday we were talking about the match being an audition for the likes of Dominic Solanke, and some of their other players. But this time around, say get that 1B. The Arsenal will actually win. I hope say the network know they crack. Now they hear me clearly because the rains before. We'll just risk them like that. So, and when I see this Bournemouth match, on paper, yes, Arsenal is a better team than this Bournemouth. But do you remember what happened last season at the Emirates Stadium? Sure, you remember. Waiting up. So we got to rely on Nelson to actually beat this. Also, I never forget to see some last season. We say at 9 minutes go, Nelson wipe arm, the Emirates Stadium erupted like a volcano. I hope you remembered what happened last season. So this time around, they hope say we not going to need a last minute intervention. We go actually edit everything fixable. First 20 minutes or 15 minutes if possible, back. Moko enter them. Moko themselves no say, this will not be a repeat of last season because this Bournemouth, no go one I expected. This one, they're good though. They're good gone. So we must make sure we do, and listen at early kickoff. So some people don't talk say, Sir Jukes, early kickoff no they favor Arsenal. Say no good though, because Man City go play another time maybe 5:30 or thereabout same day. Now we will play. I think we'll play on Saturday, so same day. After if we just win, we'll open the 4-point lead. So we'll wait for Man City to respond. We will see how it will be. In fact, one of our community members, when they send me Man City's last 19 games, say, Sir Jukes, this Man City, they're good gone. They're unbeaten in their last 19 games. They dispatch people look at how they beat only maybe against Chelsea, some kind of games they draw Liverpool, but every other person they collect wiping. So this time around we'll be playing Wolves, and Wolves gone if no be injury. We Wolves get all those get Pedro Neto, Craig Dawson, if not be injury. The match for top small because Wolves still beat this Man City for the Molyneux Stadium. So by tomorrow, continue on Friday. Later, by tomorrow, today injury reports will not come out because today, all things being equal, we are expecting the press conference to hold. So we'll hear what Pep Guardiola will talk. We'll know who is missing, who is playing. Even after that, we'll talk to him because we get match tomorrow. So we'll know whether everybody get a clean bill of health. But I won't really check Wolves team, make I see who is out, who is in. So I will know whether I will really get confidence. Okay, maybe they can do something at the Etihad. So we'll just keep our fingers crossed and see how these matches go on full. But we'll first of all fix our own problem, because as you can see on the screen, Chris Sutton was saying say Wolves cannot do anything like the Wolves. Chris Sutton predicts who will win between Arsenal and Wolves, Bournemouth. So at the end of the day, inside Arsenal will beat this Bournemouth 3-1. Me, I even prefer clean sheets, but instead 3-1. I know Yawa. Now look at the Tottenham Hotspur with the support yesterday. They talk say we won't make them win so that they will get an incentive to actually fight for the Champions League. Spurs can't go lose against Chelsea. Like the match when I was watching it, it was a bit chaotic. Spurs could not even control the game, dominate, and though they missed some chances on the platter of gold, but maybe this Chelsea side now. Come on. No. Me, I felt Spurs had the better players than this Chelsea. Like you have a Son, you have a Kulusevski, even though the Richarlison while the say the guy don't enjoy, Richarlison started this game. So what now happened? Then set piece goals and to 2 goals and set piece. Jackson not the other one, Chalobah not the other one. Then they tell Ange Postecoglou, go and hire a set piece coach. Spurs have a set piece problem. Papa said, no, we don't have that. I'm not listening to. Look at the result. Look at the reality. Even himself, because I watched the post-match press conference. He was even saying they are far off from the Champions League places. Now they don't lose against Newcastle. They don't lose against Arsenal. Now they don't lose against Chelsea. To make matters worse, their next game is now against Liverpool. Liverpool will say then on their own goal they hurt and they need a response based on say they don't drop points they come. So all things being equal, Liverpool still can compound their woes, still can knock them again. Now Aston Villa be the winners because Aston Villa are ahead of Tottenham Hotspur with 7 points. And Tottenham Hotspur get one outstanding match for their head. And once they play Liverpool, that outstanding match don't disappear. So what are the odds? If you know if you beat Chelsea and Liverpool, you won't come go beat. Like, I don't really know how all this is they happen to Tottenham Hotspur. It's going to make me laugh so much because I can't remember the beginning of the season. After the first 10 games, people were saying Tottenham Hotspur is going to win the league because Postecoglou was performing, doing so many things. But how do you go from they want to win the league to they cannot even make top for like make it make sense? Because to me, it's not adding up. The math is not matching. So I don't really know, but someone just leave all those things. Now, Gabriel Jesus, when they come and say, when they tell Arsenal fans, say, see, don't write off Gabriel Martinelli. Fine, I understand. Say the guy, they inform, is not at his best now. He gets, but once you people understand, they say, for example, him, say last season in with Gabriel Martinelli, say they really get this very good bond and relationship. This confirmed link up play, but when you look at the way they don't play this season, two of them don't really play plenty games, and that one self also affects. And truth be told, Martinelli just do like Rashford. Martinelli, Rashford, two of them this season, they don't really perform the way they perform. Maybe Martinelli gave us like 14-15 goals last season. This season, Martinelli is like maybe 6 goals. A whole Havertz going to score pass and give assists. Trossard gone, they ahead of Havertz. Trossard they bad this season. Oh, that guy don't go far. Martinelli they drag goals with Nketiah. When was even the last time Nketiah played? Martinelli for the last 2 games or thereabouts who don't play, he had clear chances on goal, making score to boost back his confidence. He could not utilize the opportunities that were placed for him on a platter of gold. So the results they appeal to our conscience and humanity. See, we could get patience if they happen like that. Hopefully, the remaining. That's why I thought I know if they start on ahead of Trossard now, because of I thought I don't say come on, this one you say they inform. Now I think they pursue again. There are no secret cows here. You get. I get that before the property. So they look, what can you do today? If you know if you do me, I don't go start you. So I just they pray. 3 games to go. Probably the match will go play against Bournemouth. I see Arteta deploying Martinelli. So then go use that match awaken in consciousness. But we'll see what I'm going to do 1 or 2. You get more job to see because that match is going to end stuff. It's going to be an open game because of the way Bournemouth they set up to play. But all things being equal, I just wish all these boys enjoy themselves. Now, Michael Owen will be one of the football pundits out there. So, Owen got the comments and they talk about Cole Palmer. So, Baba does say Cole Palmer should start ahead of Bukayo Saka. Saying they tell Southgate, say whenever England don't play their next match or next games, they must make sure say Cole Palmer start ahead of because you cannot like deny the things where Cole Palmer they do for Chelsea. That scored about 19-20 goals, giving a lot of assists, even though some people go put a disclaimer and say, some of the goals na penalty. Some of Saka goals to na penalty. So Ojoro cancel Ojoro. So what Owen is saying, I understand where it's coming from. But the thing is, many Arsenal fans don't like to because I see a lot of back and forth for social media. People were arguing against that. Many Arsenal fans don't like that kind of thing because on face value, the results with Cole Palmer don't put out this season is higher than the result which Saka don't put out. That is why I said it one time, say, if let's assume so sign Pedro Neto or sign Rafael and that person can come Arsenal, can they perform very well? If Arteta decides, okay, there are no secret cows, they want to bench because Saka and see Arsenal fans go para say, like this one, this one our own star boy you get because most Arsenal fans are blinded by the love they have for players. They don't look at the bigger picture. You get. That's why when we lost Aubameyang, many people raised an uproar. When we lost Tierney, the same thing. And we're still going to lose some more players at the end of the season and go right and statues don't talk. And people are still going to raise an uproar. In this studio, I remember the kind of backlash I collect from saying Balogun is not good enough for Arsenal. So I still remind you, the love we will get for Arsenal and Arsenal. Nobody players get. You can like a players, but remember, I said the unconditional love now for Arsenal be because these players will come and players will go. In my 20 years or 20 more years of supporting Arsenal, I've seen a lot of players enter the Emirates Stadium and leave the Emirates Stadium, and we are still here. Remember, always remember, we will always be here. So for me, Mo just get a very good replacement. Anybody is replaceable. Nobody, soldier go, soldier come, barracks remain. Always have that mantra at the back of your mind. So for me, for this England argument, I will say now Southgate get the final say. Anybody say, I'm not going to say because I can Arsenal player, I'll probably say, no, you must play Saka. No. Now Southgate get the final say. Anything we like, make him do. Now your own prerogative be that. And at the me, I go drop my own argument. I don't know what you got to talk, whether you subscribe to the line of thoughts of Michael Owen, say me them bench Bukayo Saka, or make them no play Kopama, make them this one and do that. It is what it is. Now, can't even say Bayern Munich don't shortlist Zinchenko as their potential left back replacement for the outgoing Alphonso Davies with the Real Madrid bound. Now, for the reports, when the say Arsenal slapped £45 million on Zinchenko if he will leave, because all these players they see fine and they hear now, but if a suitable offer comes in and the offer is palatable to the player and the offer is good to the club, a deal may happen. Yet many Arsenal fans as of today actually feel Zinchenko is causing more harm to us than good. But for me, I would say this: I subscribe to the line of thought of those when they call for Zinchenko to be transitioned into the midfield. Let him be playing as a creative, like let him be registered as a creative midfielder for Arsenal. Because when you look at our roster, Zinchenko is registered as a defender. Just like when you look at our roster, Havertz is registered as a midfielder, not as a striker. But now we see him playing the striker role. So I subscribe for those who call say, okay, defensively, this guy is not solid because that philosophy of playing the fullback, inverting to the midfield, they really work again. So I subscribe to those who say, okay, let's move into the midfield. So we'll have a stable back four. But at the end of the day, now Arteta gets the final say. So we'll see which Arteta will decide at the end of the season if they really want to dispatch Zinchenko and ask him to go out. All right. Now, surprisingly, the Sun, when they put out a report, make I read the headline. They say finders keepers. Arsenal lose Invincibles branding ahead of 20-year anniversary as former star snap it up for £30,000. Now, Jens Lehmann don't commit a very, very big atrocity. Very big one. When I read this story, I can't feel sorry. I say, this guy don't betray the trust of Arsenal. You see that term, Invincibles, where we say the Arsenal players then play at a season where they don't say, okay, this is an invisible, and at the end of the season, it could be 20 years where they talk about it. That's why it was not William Gallas. I mean, that's why they say the FA need to give Arsenal special recognition for their invisibility season. Where they say they go the entire length and breadth of the season, 38 games, winning 26 and drawing 12. Now, Arsenal no go fit brand their shirts Invincibles, sell them, or brand any merchandise Invisible, sell them, because one of the invisible players, the goalkeeper, will play all the games of that 2023-2024 season, Jens Lehmann, he don't go copyright that name, that word, Invisible. He don't go copyright them as your own property. He don't go patent them. So as it be now, it is illegal for Arsenal to even carry that and put anywhere, on any products. It's forbidden. So when these reports come out, and surprisingly, this guy silently and quietly did this thing in 2020. Why? Because they hear him out now. And when you read the report, the Sun said it that Arsenal were not aware when he did it. Now, for your own excuse, they say he don't look, say this name, it go dey good for business. Say him get business so he won't do with some of the former players. So you can't really say make him run collect this word, because that word get big meaning in relation to Arsenal. So you can collect that word, so you go use them for your own business. Say anybody will want to do business, no fit use that word again, Arsenal inclusive. So how do you think the relationship between Arsenal and Jens Lehmann will be now when they're going to find out, say, this their former player do them this kind of strong thing? Because now Arsenal is going to lose a lot. Like 20 years down the line, Now anniversary, 20th anniversary. Arsenal supposed to want to celebrate this thing in a big way. If you want to sell some kind of things, if you want brand jersey, now they cannot do that because what I'm on the about my brain when I read the story. It is sad. It is sad. It is very, very sad. But it is what it is. Life has to go on. Now, away from that, so when they get another news, say West Ham, now Sports Bible actually, now put out this report. They call it talk say West Ham say they don't miss out on Declan Rice since the payments after Arsenal they don't change terms. Like now, Cabe now actually make this statement for this story. Now, what Solikol is actually trying to say is the add-ons, whether for Declan Rice plus, are 5 million add-ons. Now, the actual thing we will give West Ham that 5 million, we say for the West Ham, for the contract of Declan Rice from West Ham to Arsenal, they say for every season, Arsenal qualifies to the Champions League. Arsenal is going to pay West Ham £1 million up to 5 seasons, which is the additional £5 million in add-ons. For example, now as Rice already joined Arsenal this season, officially as of now, Arsenal Man City don't qualify for next season's Champions League. So Arsenal automatically they owe West Ham £1 million. Now, Cabe is now saying, but the time when West Ham do that contract, West Ham never felt Arsenal were going to be title contenders, not to talk of Arsenal winning the league. Which means if to say they get that mind, say Arsenal will win the league, they could have written a bigger add-ons like, okay, if you win the league, you give us £10 million. But their brain no go that side. I want to Cabe the talk, who's one of the Sky Sports journalists. So by the way, they explain. I say yes, because not everybody expect Arsenal will go to win the league. Everybody feels say Man City will collect and they go because now their papa property. But it is what it is. I think the Champions League clause. Apart from that, West Ham go on put a clause where they easy to redeem, like an achievable clause. What are the probabilities that Arsenal will win the league when they resign Declan Rice? What's the probability? It was low then. In fact, how many people they ask when the season starts? Do you think Arsenal will win the league? How many people say yes? Arsenal will win the league. So the probabilities was very, very low, even though the possibility is still there. But the probability of qualifying for Champions League, obviously, now come on, that one they very, very high. So it would be easy for people to actually believe yes, you can qualify for 2024-2025 Champions League season. Now, the London Evening Standard, come aside, they let us say Gabriel Jesus don't vow to Arsenal fans. Say, me no verse for the way this season they go. Because I read the entirety of this report, and in summary, what the report is saying is that the Jesus is telling Arsenal fans that say ahead of next season, Ajay, you know, go be like this because this season has been riddled with injuries upon injuries. But I said this season has been tough. I missed the preseason first of all. After that one, I had surgery again. After the surgery, I had more injuries. I did more surgery again to repair the surgery that I not do well before. Say I'm hoping to be fit to do preseason ahead of next season. It gets now what's Baba there. Like when you read this report, you'll be pity for Gabriel Jesus because Baba they try to explain, like they make us feel empathy for him for the things when they go through. Say, I not forget, say, I don't do preseason. After the preseason, what I don't do, I can't get injury. After the injury, I can't feel pain again. They got to open the leg again to repair the injury. I can't talk plenty things. But the thing is, Arsenal is a business. As fans, we are results oriented. Now we don't surgery because when I don't place Arsenal at a pedestal where even a draw is seen as disaster. We don't want to see draw. We want to see win shot. We won't go the entire season winning everything. It gets now the mindset we get now, and all thanks to Ateta and the boys because now them put us for this level where we did now. Where we say we feel say we are untouchable. We feel anything knackable. So that is the way we feel at this point. But me, I get this belief, say Gabriel Jesus, despite everything the media is saying, Arsenal are desperate to sell him, they are listening to offers. Gabriel Jesus is desperate to stay. He will still be here. I can tell you that for free. He has 3 years left on his contract. His second season did not go as planned. He didn't play many games. He's playing through pain. So I believe, say, at the end of the season, they will revisit that his leg. Then now the internal people for the Arsenal will decide, say, okay, this your leg. Is it going to be a major problem for us in the nearest future? If yes, you have to go. But if no, then I think we can still continue and let's see what the future have in store for us. So my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the day. Now, the fact say Chris Sutton, who's one of the football pundits out there, we talk about the Arsenal versus Bournemouth match at the Emirates Stadium that's going to be played tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. 12:30 p.m. Nigerian time, say Arsenal will beat Bournemouth 3-1. Now, based on this same Bournemouth match, cast your mind back on what happened last season. Maybe say we required a late intervention from Nelson to make the Emirates Stadium erupt like a volcano. And myself, I shout like my daddy, like it is fresh from my memory. In fact, if you go for Arsenal page on Twitter, Arsenal even post that same video again. Say the last time we met Bournemouth, this was what happened. Everywhere scatter. Yeah, so but this time around, we don't want to leave it late. But we make sure say we take care of the business early on. So my dear Arsenal, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. And the rain make us start late because whenever rain the for network, Starlink they usually they slow. So men are no vex. All right, so till I come your way in the evening to give you the evening news. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Like your mouths. All right, guys. Bye.